I wanted to go back just a little bit to, this question of where we are with the project, because it seems to me that the province is pretty firm that Muskrat Falls is the way to go. Why is it that we haven't sanctioned the project yet? Why aren't we moving ahead?
This project has undergone significant analysis. It's undergone significant debate in public, significant, contrary to what some may say, by the way, significant media analysis, and it's been ongoing for almost 2 years now. I think, and I always have to come back, as much as I hate to raise it, because sometimes are we rationalizing too much? But in this province, governments are afraid of the ghost of the Upper Churchill. I can tell you, it still haunts us in terms of making decisions. You look at a decision that's been made. Muskrat Falls will be the biggest decision since the Upper Churchill. In fact, I'm not sure that there have been a whole lot of big decisions made other than the oil companies, which was more around benefits. So what happens is when you go back to the Upper Churchill, there was no debate. There was no discussion. Even when you go back to the Grimes deal, and I was happily practicing law in those days and somewhat oblivious to the political world, but even then there wasn't a whole lot of information known about the Grimes deal.
But you've come out, we have all this information now. It's very clear what your position is. There's nothing that the opposition can do to stop it, as far as my understanding goes. So why is it that we aren't standing up today and saying, it's sanctioned, we're moving along with the work anyway, but this sanctioning can let us move the other pieces along as well?
Because there's a process that we want to engage in. And again, this is one of the conundrums as a government. You always, you haven't given us enough information, now you're giving us too much. You wouldn't have a debate, now you're going to have one, but we don't want it. So now we're saying, here's the information to the critics. Take your time. Well, take some time. Look at it. You can criticize process, and we know we're open to criticism on process, but look at the substance of the reports. Don't attack the experts because they're being paid to do their work, but are there problems with the reports? So we're setting up a process that's approximately 3 to 4 weeks, whereby we allow that scrutiny to take place. Then we go into the House of Assembly for debate, and even though you may say, or people may say, well, the result is a foregone conclusion, it gives everyone an opportunity to outline their position, to ask questions, or be a dedicated question period, and to vote. And I think that a vote is going to be something that's very important. How often have we heard, well, the House of Assembly and the Upper Churchill went through it, it was a unanimous decision, with all three Conservatives that sat on the other side.
Free vote?
That was a...
Russell, as far as I can tell you, I will be voting based on what I know today in favor of Muskrat Falls.